Welcome to the Sleepy Boy podcast, temporary name, don't know. It's late, I'm tired, and I want to talk. So let's see if I can bank off of it. Yeah. Here's
You're
my...
trying to make money from the fact that we're all super tired.
Sounds good to me. Here are my hosts. Me, Eric, him,
Nathan.
and her.
And honorary man. I'm an honorary sleepy boy, Macy. Hello.
She is a sleepy boy, just doesn't sound like it. So hey, y'all ever fucking notice how the trait of invisibility is usually given to people like what is it? It's like when you have with the intelligent people in shows, right? They're usually given the trait of invisibility when they have a superpower, right? I mean, I know telepathy is a part of it, but like that's just equally connected with the brain. But intelligence is usually invisibility for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah, y'all ever notice that?
No.
Oh,
No.
I.
Dude,
But it makes
I don't
sense.
watch superhero films. I'm an active hater.
Marvel
gamer
is a bit
girl
overrated.
of I'm sorry to all those gamer boys out there, but I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel or much superhero stuff. I used to be. I know.
And I mean, I think that's reasonable. But usually the trait of the most intelligent people are invisibility. And it's like, but why?
The only thing I can think of right now is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry
He got
Potter,
the invisibility
the
cloak.
invisibility cloak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess he's smart, but not really the smartest in the room.
No.
I guess this is a better topic. What names did you totally butcher as a kid if you like read a book? Because Hermione, I read that originally as Hermione.
Hermione?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna be 100%. I when I first read Harry Potter, it was very similar. I couldn't pronounce it like for shit. I also did not finish the book.
Oh, I don't blame you. The first one's so boring. It's like deathly, like
Hollows.
oh. It's so bad.
You guys just
yeah,
cannot
Harry
get
Potter.
into series.
Again.
I used to read so much, but then I just like completely fell out of it after my 8th grade year.
And well, okay, so when I was a kid, there was this strange book series. Here, let me look it up. What was it called? Dragon. I'm just gonna look up dragon books. Okay, it was about a dragon.
Aragon?
No.
Aragon? No?
Aragon.
Here, where is it?
I
I remember
that.
exactly what the covers look like. Oh! This is it! Okay, it was The Fire Within. It was a book series. I read every single
That
book.
sounds familiar.
I read every single book. It was so obscure, and I could not tell you a thing about it.
You can't remember it.
Okay, I remember the main character's name, Lucy. I remember she was friends with a bunch of dragons, and it was just fucking... Don't remember most of it, though.
That sounds pretty cool.
Look at it here. I'll send you. I'll send it.
No, I see the cover. I very well remember seeing that. But also, when you look up The Fire Within, all you see is Thomas Dubé, SM, Fire Within, Saint Teresa of Avila, Saint John of the Cross, and the Gospel on Prayer. Dude,
But I read this.
Eric do be reading Catholic book.
Oh yeah, no. But this is the one long book as a child that I could actually stomach. Like I couldn't read anything else. These books were not short either. Like I've read every single one, and as a kid, that's a feat right there. I did not like to read, but I did read these.
Okay. So, literally nobody else I know has read this book series, but this was like my shit as a kid. But have y'all ever read the Edge Chronicles?
The what?
I don't think I did. Let me look it up.
It
I-
looks
Uh,
like
Never heard of that.
Chronicles. I just butchered Chronicles. I spelled it without the H.
The Edge Chronicles. I've never heard of this,
Chronicles.
but I immediately like it. This looks really cool.
It looks
It's
interesting.
the art style is like something that has inspired me like ever since I was super young. Like the I forget his fucking name.
Dude.
It's like Paul or something.
I love this.
Yeah, it's Paul
Yeah.
Stewart, I think.
When you look it up, the first thing there's 4 things that come up. The first one, the Edge Chronicles, the actual book, right? The second one, the Instrumentalities of the Night, and then the third one's literally just a bunch of Star Wars books.
Nice. But like the Glomgozer was the villain. I just posted it in chat and like that was by far like
Dude, is that Satan?
yo.
Is that literally
Yeah,
Satan?
pretty much. Yeah, dude, the maps are so insane, and it's like super duper fantasy,
Oh fuck,
and
my
like
Oreo just fell apart. Sorry.
I'm just looking
it,
at the
like,
Edge
goes-
right now. It's reminding me so much of that one Shel Silverstein book where the sidewalk ends.
Mm.
yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
I'd say the best comparison for people like in general to get the idea of it is kind of like Treasure Planet, because it has a lot of travel by
Yeah.
these weird ships with flight rocks in them, like rocks that are able to fly, so they build ships around them to move stuff.
Oh, that is cool.
And it follows,
When
like-
I looked at that,
like-
it immediately reminded me of the Treasure Planet.
Dude, Jesus, when's the last time I watched Treasure Planet? I don't remember
I've
half the
never-
plot.
I've never watched Treasure Planet.
Dude.
It is
It's
so
not
sad.
bad, but I don't remember the plot. Like, I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember a thing about it.
It's really good. I
There's so many
highly
movies like
suggest. I highly suggest watching it. It's one of my favorite Disney films.
It's
Even
good.
There's
though-
so many classic Disney
R.I.P.
films I just
the
do not
animation
remember.
into like field because of that movie.
Dude, the fucking Iron Giant. That's a great movie.
I haven't
Oh yeah,
watched
it is
that.
so
I
sad
need
what
to.
they did to Iron Giant.
Oh my god, it is.
Wait, you haven't seen it, Macy?
You haven't seen the Iron Giant?
No, I have not. I've been needing to.
It's a travesty.
Dude, we gotta watch that tomorrow.
I know.
Iron Giant
watch
is
that.
awesome. It's awesome.
Possibly one of the best animated movies ever made, in my opinion. But I haven't seen
concur.
too many.
It's
I have
really
seen
good. And they
I'm
use the
down
same
for it.
kind of animation as Treasure Planet.
Okay, sorry. I just found like
Kinda.
one of my favorite parts of like one of my favorites.
Hey yo, you can buy
this
the
is
Iron
the-
Giant for $200.
Oh god, this is like what's that fear of holes?
Oh, it's like it starts with a TH.
Trypophobia.
Trypophobia,
But
yeah.
no, there's like the big city, and like there's the catacombs inside of it, and it's so fucking like weird. The story is so bizarre, but I highly like suggest it if you want some like fantasy, like just stuff to like be like, ah yes, turn off brain, enjoy fantasy.
The Iron Giant. Mondo Mecha Iron Giant figure. What the?
Oh yeah, Mondo did some Iron Giant stuff. They're selling the screw at the end of the movie. They were selling that. I don't know if they still are. It's like $50
I think
though.
they're still selling the No, it's not. No, wait, yeah, it is.
That's where I got my Tron Legacy record.
The Big Bad Toy Store is selling it. Oh, look at those. Oh, it's selling like the figurines that you pose and stuff. That has customizables. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they're selling the Bolt right now, $35. Only ships to select countries though.
Dude, I've always wanted one of those posable figures. They look so cool and just really interesting.
Yeah, they're cool, but where do you put them and what do you do after that?
You
That's
pose
the
them
thing.
and you put them in a case.
I don't have that many cases for my figurines.
Oh, well, if I were to get one, I'd get a case. Like one of those. I watched this person recently. He poses a bunch of things. He posed Miles Morales in this. It was cool. But, just some of these things are just really cool. You know, Okay, my favorite. What's y'all's favorite movie?
Oh
My
God.
favorite movie. Oh
Oh.
fuck. I
Is it?
man, I
Does it
don't
have
know.
to be? Does it have to be animated movie?
Any movie.
Any movie. I kind of want to say Sorcerer, but at the same time, that's probably just because I'm one of the few people who actually cares about that movie or knows it exists.
Yeah, I was about to ask,
Uh,
what the hell is Sorcerer?
Oh, it's a really good suspense film. It is. Oh my God. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like a. I categorize it as a road thriller, but it's not like oh I'm getting chased on the road. It's not that kind of thing. It's more of like the thrill is the road itself. They have to deliver a bunch of dynamite through the jungle, and if it gets jostled even so much, it'll blow up.
Oh. Oh.
That's
fuck.
awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Super
It is
stressful.
scary. I wanna hold on. I'm gonna show you the poster.
I'm looking
For
at
it.
the poster right now.
Are you looking at the?
It's
Okay,
a guy.
I just looked it up in the. Which one is it?
It is.
Is it the one where they're on the bridge?
It's. Oh, I did see that one while looking at it. Here, let me. Sorcerer, 1977.
That scene. Oh my God, the freaking that is amazing scene. I do not know how to explain how good it is, except that I was actually on the edge of my seat, and I've never been on the edge of my seat in any other movie except where I was bored and leaning back.
Dude. All right. Well, I guess we gotta watch that sometime.
We do.
What about you, Macy? What's your favorite movie?
That's really hard to say. I have a lot of movies that I enjoy for very different reasons. And I would say that probably one of my favorites would have to be shit, what's it called? Whenever I was actually in what class was that? Shit. I don't remember what class I was in. It was so long ago. But whenever we were watching a film for class, it was 12 Angry Men, the original film, the black and
Ooh, yeah.
white one. I
That one's really good.
absolutely love that film just for like its simplicity and ability to keep an interesting story
There's
while
pretty much
having it
one
being
set
shot
in
in
that.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, y'all
Exactly.
have
There's
one
really
set in the
good
entire
answers. My
film.
answer's garbage compared to this. What?
What is your answer?
Oh
Eric?
my
What is
god,
your
dude,
answer?
I'm a cuck. Okay, I am a sucker for The Dark Knight. I'm just.
Fair.
It's.
I have not seen that movie.
It is a film. I've always loved Batman since I was very little. I've loved Batman, and Jesus, that film encapsulated Batman. They got the Joker just right, Batman just right, everything perfect.
I don't know, dude.
That's
It's not very
fair.
faithful to the 1960s series, so I don't know about that, dude.
Okay. Okay. Dude.
Okay. Gatekeeper. But no. It again, for me it comes to like the fact that there's so many movies that I genuinely enjoy that it's hard for me to choose just one.
Yeah.
What about least favorite movie?
Oh, there's a lot of
Oh.
those. Okay.
I
Okay.
have one.
I gotta
If
say.
you guys need to think about it.
Okay, You go first.
No, it sounds like you have an answer, and I'm trying to.
I
It's still
did-
trying to
I-
digest
okay.
the movie I saw.
There's select movies that I did not like, but a group of movies is basically almost anything by Illumination other than Despicable Me. Despicable Me was their one animation that they tried, and then they just fucked all with the rest. I just hate they're so uninspired, and it's so bad.
Okay. Yeah. We cannot say Emoji Movie. That's too obvious.
Oh well, obviously.
Okay. So I have a movie. Okay. So I watched this movie for my intro to cinema class. It is called Cloud Atlas.
No!
And
Don't say that's your
I
least favorite. That's one of my favorites. I completely forgot about it until just now. It's one of my
it's
favorites.
literally okay. It has a very interesting subject matter. However, for a 3 hour long movie, the subject is either needs to be simplified more or even longer because Jesus Christ, it was so boring. Oh my gosh. So basically, the premise of the film is that there's all of these actors at different times, and they're all like affecting each other throughout time, and they're all related, and some of the actors play like different characters within the film to sort of connect them all in this one shared universe. And it's like, oh, this connects with this, and it goes from like pirates to like modern time to like the future where there's like horny people who like freaking androids and shit. And it's like, okay, fine. It was way too fucking long. I wanted to kill myself watching it if I saw fucking Tom Hanks one more time. And I just, it's, it was like, okay, the part that really got to me was the freaking like super futuristic part, like the far, far, far in the future, where Tom Hanks is having Vietnam flashbacks to his friend dying because he technically quote unquote
Oh
killed
yeah.
him. And the freaking flashback monster is like fucking creepy pasta out here. He looks like the fucking Babadook, and I'm like, what the
He
fuck is
does.
this? It's
Freaking oh god, what's his name? What is his name? He had a name. Uh oh, I'm looking this up. It was some weird name. It was like
and
bad juju, but not that.
Mm.
bad juju. But
Dude, wait, wait,
like,
wait.
no, he would call him bad juju, I think. But basically, like, there are some things about the film that I can
Georgie.
respect because oh, Georgie,
Georgie, like from It?
he was named Georgie. It was
I
really
think it was old Georgie.
but
Was it old Georgie?
yes, it was. Um, the thing I can respect is that they tried to tackle a subject that was like really hard to tackle, and they succeeded in some parts. Like there was one thing that really annoyed me about the class, and everyone was like, there was too much sex in this movie. There were two sex scenes in the entire movie. One was played off as comedy to sort of characterize a certain person. The second instance was an android having relations with a higher up human, like someone in a rich class,
I
which was
don't.
showing her humanity. It was showing that she was, in fact, more human than people were giving her the right to be. By the way, they were racist towards androids. Um,
I don't know if they're androids more than clones. They're more like
they
clones
were
because they had
clones.
actual
That's what
blood,
it was.
so they weren't androids.
It was a weird, like, clone. I don't
It was
remember.
it was
It's
weird.
just
I will say
weird.
that was weird. It was really weird. Spoilers for
And
the
then
movie, but
fucking sun tattoos. Jesus Christ! I was like,
Alright.
it's like,
I think it's time for
oh
a
my
little bit of
gosh.
a segue.
hold on.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to say my point of view of the movie. The movie is really weird in the way it's structured, I will say, but how I saw it was 6 different stories all being told in one movie. Like you had the comedy story, you had the drama story, you had 2 sci-fis. One of them didn't really feel all that sci-fi until the freaking the one character showed up.
The fucking ship at the end, the
The
big
freaking ship.
giant ship. It was so funny. Okay, I get that point of view, but the way that I looked at it was like, oh, this is just all one timeline, isn't it? And then it
Yeah,
was.
I didn't see that until like the end. I
It
didn't
was
really see how they were all affecting each other. It was more of like, oh, this is how our past goes into the future.
wait,
This is how it's all
holy
connected.
shit! I forgot. Wasn't there like a gay pianist?
There was, yes.
It's the gay pianist who
That was the
seduced
drama
an
I was
old
referring
man,
to.
and then the old man fucking stole his music. It was so funny.
Shut up, it was sad. It was sad. He
What?
killed himself.
Oh my god, what? Okay, I don't know what movies y'all watch. I'm gonna go off for a minute. So
I didn't get to talk about my terrible movie though.
oh, what's your terrible movie?
I wanted to talk about my terrible movie.
Go.
It was like Cloud Atlas in that it was trying to be a bunch of stories all at once, but it was bad in the way it did it. So, Road Games.
Road Game.
For my intro to cinema class, I had to do an essay on a bunch of like a genre. So I chose the road thriller genre because I just really wanted to talk about Sorcerer. So I was trying to find more movies in that genre, and I found Road Games. And I thought, that looks interesting, and it has the girl from Halloween, which I hadn't seen at the time and didn't realize wasn't actually scary. And Road Games is about like this trucker who's trying to follow this serial killer, and the opening is really good. It's really it's really interesting, in the way that the serial killer is like in a hotel and like peeking through the window, and it's kind of sinister. He's checking out this
when
dog
was this
that's
movie made? 2015.
what?
2015.
Oh no, it's like the 70s.
Oh, then why are there so many? There's at least 3 movies named Road Games.
There are?
Yeah, there's.
I didn't think there were.
There's one from 2015 and one from 2016.
Oh no, it's 1981. No, 1981. There's a space between Road and Games.
Yeah, I know. I put one. Look here. Let me.
Okay. I'm only getting results for the 1981 film.
I'm getting all 3.
No, I'm getting 2015.
There's a 2016 one too.
Okay. Well, the 1981 one is so bad. At first, hold on. I'm trying to remember. There's so much shit that happens in the movie. At first, the trucker is like, how do I describe him?
There's another one. Oh, sorry.
He
Keep going.
drives around. He has a freaking dingo as a pet in Australia. And he's like commenting on all the lives of the motorists around him. And there's this guy in the trailer. There's a guy who has like a car with a freaking security system on it. There are balls, like sport balls covering the windows. And you think, after you're watching the trailer, you think, oh, that's weird. He must be the serial killer. But no, he's not. He's not the serial killer. The serial killer drives a freaking van for some reason. It's like the 1970s van, you know.
Hippie van.
No, not a hippie van. It's like freaking blue with green stripes, like a Hot Wheels car kind of thing. He meets a girl on the side of the road at some point, and I'm trying to think. There's so much things. That happen in the movie.
I see what van you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just looked
He
it up.
picks her up. He starts talking about the suspicious guy he saw at the hotel, and I think at some point he realizes he's trying to kill people. So he starts talking to her about how he's tracking down the serial killer that he keeps seeing on the road, who for some reason he just keeps finding him. I don't know why they keep no, it's not like a VW bus.
Oh.
I'm describing this really badly. Hold on, let me just open the Wikipedia article so I can describe the plot.
Oh, we don't need to know the plot. It seems very simple. But what's bad about the movie? That's what I want to
What's bad about the movie is that at first it starts scary, then it turns into like a comedy drama where there's like comedy drama between the trucker and the hitchhiker. Then they camp out for the night, like in the desert. And the guy in the van, the serial killer, just shows up out of nowhere, and they just freak out. He does nothing. He just drives off.
Oh.
There's no point for the
Not
scene.
much of a
It
serial
just
killer. I mean,
I'm
losing.
not
losing
exactly
killing
sure.
it.
He killed someone. I think one person. Then what happens next? At some point, she leaves. Then he comes across another woman on the road. The freaking serial killer shows up out of nowhere, you know, just like a kind of in the distance, like burying someone. The woman the other woman he just randomly meets, he's like, "Oh, you're kind of acting a bit crazy. What do you mean there's a serial killer? He's just burying something out in the middle of the desert. There's nothing suspicious about that. You know, I think you're kind of weird. I think I'm gonna go find somewhere else to freaking get my car repaired." And he goes over there to where the guy is burying the body. I don't think he actually finds anything. Then he keeps going on the road. I don't remember most of the movie. I don't remember exactly what happens next. At
Yes.
some point, he goes into a bar. Yeah, that's right. He goes into a bar to try and phone the police because he thinks there's a serial killer. And he's like, guys, how do I call in? I don't have enough money for the payphone they have at the bar. And they're all just staring at him like, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, oh, there's a serial killer. I have to call the police. And they're all just like, fuck you. And the guy at the bar, like, they weren't actually saying that, but like the guy at the bar, the bartender, he's like, you got a fucking dingo. You know, there's a freaking illegal. We gonna kill him. And like, what the fuck? There's a serial killer. I'm trying to report him to the police, and you're threatening to kill my dingo because there's a serial killer? Why? He doesn't actually say that, but I'm sorry.
It's okay,
There's
it's
just so much in film, it's hard to summarize.
Oh, it's alright, it's alright. Sounds shit.
Then, at some point, there's a scene in a bathroom where he thinks he's found the guy. Because the van was there in the bathroom. No, not in the bathroom.
The van was taking a mad shit.
At the bathroom, like outside of it, they spot the van. He tries to go inside to confront the guy, and of course, the guy is in a stall, right? And he's all like, "Oh, you know, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, you think you can just follow us around, try and kill people?" And of course, it's not the actual guy.
Yeah.
Girl, hitchhiker girl, goes in the van, gets kidnapped.
Awesome.
And now the biker dude thinks that the hero trucker is freaking insane, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, and yeah, she gets kidnapped. Then I think this is the scene where he hits the road at night and he starts hallucinating about all the stuff he's seen, you know, the literally nothing that has happened in the movie so far.
Mm.
And what? Yeah, he stops by somewhere because he saw the van. Then he starts going to the woods because he's like looking for the girl. And then he starts hearing two people having sex, right?
Oh, I
he's like,
love it.
oh, okay, so that guy wasn't a serial killer and now they're making out. Okay, I see how it is. And it's not. It's just another couple who we saw beginning of the film. Nothing. We didn't know anything about them. They're just having sex in the car in the middle of the woods.
Amazing.
Yeah, he comes back to his freaking trailer, which is full of meat,
Of course.
and sees that it's open. He checks inside. Literally nothing. He closes the door. It just keeps going. Then he spots the van again, and he completely forgets the part where he was not suspicious of the guy anymore. For some reason. Yeah, it wasn't even because like the girl found him or anything, because yeah. So he starts following the guy again. He then goes to like a weight, like one of those weighing things where they weigh the truck.
Yeah.
And the van guy, he starts talking to the police about something. And I think there was something about, it might be the dingo that he had for a pet. Because dingoes don't bark, he said. That was why.
Mhm.
He had a dingo for a pet. And
Imagine having a fucking dingo for a pet.
yeah, especially since like apparently everyone in Australia wants to kill your freaking pet.
Yeah, why have a dingo? Just get a dog. Dogs are better.
Yeah. Then the police start trailing him. I think that, yeah, that's right. Okay, there was something about how there were 2 pieces of meat more than when he started with, but they're pigs. Right? So how could he have 2 more? when they're pigs, right? That you would think,
Yeah.
oh, it's like human, right? It's the
Yeah.
human. Two more, yeah. But no, they look completely different.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm really like
oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm having trouble remembering this because I watched it like last year.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Hold on. There's more. There's more.
there's more.
There's more.
Dude, I'm
He
dying
start-
just hearing about
he's-
this movie.
He starts chasing him inside of the city.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's inside the city. He starts chasing him down an alleyway.
Ye-
There are two cop cars behind him
How
because
does it,
he's-
okay,
he's
how
doing
does this
something.
movie end? Are we at the end?
Okay.
'Cause this movie is-
Truck gets stuck. There are two cop cars right behind him. They're trying to get in front of the truck because there's a huge freaking trailer that is
Mhm.
blocked by something. The serial killer gets out of his car, starts attacking the guy. Again, two cop cars behind the truck.
Of course.
Starts attacking the guy. They get into like a big fight. The
The
cops
don't do anything.
get around. They get around to the truck, and the freaking serial killer guy. He's like, this trucker is attacking me because they saw the trucker doing all these insane shit. They think, oh yeah, it's probably the trucker then, you know.
Mhm.
And the trucker is like, no, it's not me, it's him. And then like, there's something about. I'm sorry, there's just so much that happens there. I can't remember when exactly. The dingo turns out to actually be a dog. I think because it barked, we now know it's a dog. I think it might have attacked the serial killer guy, and that's why he didn't die.
So the biggest twist in the movie is that
And then-
the dingo's not a
no.
dog.
That's pretty much the biggest twist. And
That's so
they go into the car for some reason. Oh yeah, the biker guy comes. He's there. So is the woman he freaked out. And they're all saying, yeah, it's him. He's freaking insane. He threatened me in a freaking bathroom with a lawnmower blade. And then they go in the car because he convinces them to go in the car. They bring out the kidnapped girl. The kidnapped girl's like, yeah, this freaking guy, he kidnapped me. Arrest him, please. So they arrest him.
That's it?
No.
Oh no.
The guy delivers the trailer, finally. They start taking all the meat out. There's a random piece of wire. This woman pulls down on it and a head falls from the ceiling.
Oh.
Which doesn't explain anything.
Well,
Yeah, and that's the end of the movie. Pretty shit.
that sounded shit. Oh, not gonna
It
lie.
was shit.
Sounded awful.
I'm still having trouble processing it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off. Okay. Fucking shark thriller horror movies. They are so stupid. Jaws 1, only good one I've seen. Every Jaws after that, shit. I watched a movie recently called 37 or 36 or whatever meters down. I didn't get scared once. Actually, I got scared once. And it was from a cheap jump scare. I fucking hate cheap jump scares. There was no suspense in that movie. None.
Were you scared or were you startled?
I was startled. It's fucking...
So it's not scary.
Yeah. It was... I wouldn't be complaining about the movie if the jump scare didn't happen. Because then it would just be a bad movie, okay? But they had to resort to using jump scares. I hate jump scares.
They're
Okay.
so...
It's so fucking cheeky. It's like... You're not
It
actually
is.
trying to build up something like... Like, you can get scared. I've seen movies, some really good movies, make me get scared without using jump scares. Like...
Yeah. Jump scares are only good when they're earned. You have to build up to it.
Yeah.
Most movies, it's just, ooh, shark in your face, whoa, get scared, whoa.
Okay, hot take here. I actually really didn't like The Quiet Place. I think the movie was kind of shit.
Why?
I agree.
I
They,
haven't seen it.
the entire movie, okay, the movie that's built on a premise already that I don't like. The entire movie,
Wait.
okay, it's not a bad
Which
premise.
one is A Quiet Place? Is
Where
that-
the
is that
entire
the
movie's
monster
quiet.
one?
Yeah, where if they make a
Okay.
sound, the monster goes, you know?
For some reason, I was thinking Get Out. I don't know why.
Haven't watched that yet. I've
I
been
haven't
meaning
watched
Me
to.
neither.
either of those movies.
But
Honestly, A Quiet Place does not look like that good of a movie.
it's
from what I've
not.
seen.
It's not. People are praising it because it's telling a story with silence. Mimes do that.
What are you talking about? Silent films did that already.
Exactly. And it's okay. It's just so stupid. Okay, it uses jump scares. I'll tell you that. And oh my god. Okay. Entire movie. Fucking. There's a good premise there. Execution was okay, but could have done better. Didn't like the movie. Did not like the movie. As a person who likes to enjoy movies while talking, fucking that's also bad. I couldn't talk about anything because then they'd be like, "Shush, something's gonna happen." It's like, what are you gonna miss? They're not gonna say anything. It's fucking annoying.
But they could scream or step on a twig. Imagine.
That happens like in the movie, and guess what? It's like, oh my god, shut up! It's the suspense, and I'm like, the suspense is garbage. It's all silence.
And then it's like, funny deaf girl, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah, it tries to tell a good story, okay? The family aspect, alright, you know what? But them trying to bank off of the, ooh, it's all my fault, I killed him because I gave him batteries for his fucking astronaut thing. Why'd you give him batteries? You idiot? You're the one who gave them batteries. Of course it's your fault. Don't be stupid. They put batteries in, like, a space shuttle toy. The parents took them out, but the deaf girl put them in. And
Yep.
the fucking it is her fault. She knows, okay? She shouldn't be so stupid. And they're like, "Oh, you should feel bad for her." I don't. It was her fault. She killed him.
Also, okay, the only scary part of that movie was when they were inside of the fucking corn area.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fucking scary.
That was. I imagine suffocating in corn.
Ugh.
What?
They fall
I've
into
not
a.
seen the movie.
And
I have no
they-
context for this.
Okay, what are those things called? Okay, here. What are the? You know the big
Corn
store?
maze?
No.
Silo.
Oh, corn
Okay.
silo?
Yeah, they were.
Silo.
They fell
Oh,
into
yeah.
the silo
Grain
and they
silo.
started sinking. Okay, they
That-
started sinking
yeah,
in corn.
that's
I was
valid.
like, I agree. That totally got me. I was like, dude, I don't want to drown in corn.
That is really scary. But that is completely off topic from the rest of the movie.
Yeah, basically. The thing is, the monster is not even like the scary part. It's like, oh, because you know what happens? They end up killing the monster with a fucking hearing aid. And it's
hearing
Yeah, and they
Hearing
also
aid.
kill it with a shotgun. They just
Yeah.
shoot it.
and it dies. It's like, so what?
And then it's like,
Okay.
oh, guess what? There is more now. Smile.
Yeah. There's like,
Wow.
oh, so many monster. But yeah, it's just fucking. There's some really good horror movies. All right. I watched. Oh, what was it? Oh, there were some really good ones. I know. My mom's favorite is 13 Ghosts, and it's pretty good. It's got Shaggy in it. The guy who plays Shaggy in the live action.
Yeah.
But like,
I think I haven't seen too many good horror movies.
well, it's hard to find good horror movies.
I have seen most of the classic 80s. Actually, no, I haven't seen most. I've seen a couple.
Hmm.
Halloween, not scary. Friday the 13th, not scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carl recently showed me The Thing, and it's like
wanna see
become
that.
one of my favorite movies, like of all time.
I've been meaning a lot. Oh, I've
It's so good.
been meaning to watch it along with The Day the Earth Stood Still, because I hear they're both really good movies. Alien, the original
Yeah.
Alien is good.
Oh yeah, I
love
want to
that
see that.
movie.
It's pretty good. On the topic of media, let's go. So we went from books to movies. What about
TV shows?
TV shows, video games? Take your pick.
I don't play too many video games.
You're a liar.
I don't
Uh,
watch too many movies.
I have not played
Or not
COD.
movies, shit.
Call of Duty
I don't watch
it should not be
TV.
a teak for good gaming.
I have not played Halo.
That fun
Me
fact,
neither.
people who say Halo's their favorite game, another hot take, they're basic. Okay? There are great indie games out there. Amazing indie games. Alright? There's good mainstream games, but indie games feel so much more inspired. Valve makes amazing games, okay?
Okay, I've played
that's not an
those.
indie game company. They're just a game company now.
Well, they were indie.
Yeah. But
At
the
some
thing
point.
is, I don't know, people focus a lot on the mainstream more. I remember when I was like, I went through a Stanley Parable phase.
I fucking love the
haven't
Stanley
played them.
Parable still. I cannot wait for them to finally fucking release the one on Switch with
they're-
more endings.
Yeah, the deluxe edition.
More?
Yeah.
They're gonna add more in the deluxe edition?
Yep.
Yeah, it's been delayed so many times.
By Crows. Really good company. Again.
Well, I'm just gonna say that hopefully the delays mean it's gonna be even better than we think it will be.
I don't
Probably
have
not, but
I don't have low expectations for them. I know they're gonna do good.
no.
But
Yeah, no, I agree.
with a company like Crows, you gotta
I'm-
they're funny. Cyberpunk is gonna be a game.
I have not played Skyrim either.
Skyrim's pretty good. I gotta say, Skyrim's pretty good.
What else have I not played? It's easy to remember what you have, but what you have not is hard. Fire Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh, you mean?
I've played that game way too much.
Oh, I thought you meant Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
You do not play
No.
that. You watch that.
It's Fireboy and Water Girl.
That always confused the
Fireboy
fuck
and
out of me
Lava
because
Girl.
I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl a ton as a kid. Oh, okay. What's What's y'all's favorite TV show?
Shit, I haven't watched TV in like ages. So,
Netflix counts,
Yeah, Netflix.
right?
No,
Netflix, Hulu.
No, I legitimately mean that I haven't watched TV.
All
in,
right,
like,
fine.
if
YouTube series. Are
anything-
you happy now?
No, I was gonna give an actual answer
All right, give an actual answer. Let's
over the
Okay.
garden wall.
Yeah, that's valid.
see. Oh,
Thank you.
That is a really good series
Yeah, why did it
I
have to be
love
so
it.
short?
because it's good.
Because it's perfect.
Want
That
more.
way.
I like it too much. I want more.
Yeah.
Why is everybody so mean to me?
It is a fairly good show. I don't think I have a favorite show. Okay.
Damn, I cannot think of anything. Oh wait, I have two. And don't judge me for either of them, okay?
I'm gonna judge you, but I'm not going.
First
Thank you
one.
for prefacing
is-
that.
What?
Thank you for prefacing that.
Yeah. Anyways, the first one. Well, I guess this isn't my favorite show, but my favorite Scooby-Doo series was definitely Mystery Incorporated.
That's not bad.
Yeah? You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like it.
Mystery, I seem to reveal.
Your microphone is dying.
What, mine?
I'm good.
No, Macy's. She keeps cutting in and out.
Okay, go.
It's because I was like whispering it like really quietly.
All right, Nathan.
Okay, second one. The Dragon Prince. I've been watching that. Waiting for season 4 to come out. It's one of my
watched
favorite
it.
children's fantasy, and yes, it is for children, but I don't care. I just like it that much.
It's okay. There's a lot of children's show creators that are really inspiring. Again.
Yeah, like Gravity Falls.
Oh my fuck. Gravity Falls, dude. Oh. I really like Adventure Time. I gotta say.
And My Little Pony.
It's not my favorite, but that's okay. But Adventure Time, I gotta say, it had its problems, but it slapped. It fucking slapped.
I missed out on all the good Cartoon Network shows. I missed out on Adventure Time. I missed out on regular show.
Oh, that's
the rest of the Gumball. I missed out on Gumball.
Can I go off again? I gotta
Yeah.
fucking. I
just wanted to talk about
bone
Teen
to
Titans
pick.
Go for a second.
I don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Okay, I'm already
Getting you started.
I saw something on YouTube already that's got me fired. I entered in YouTube, and oh my god, I just remembered this scene from The Amazing Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. You can't convince me otherwise. The Amazing Spider-Man was shit. Absolute garbage, okay? I gotta say, bad characterization, bad use of the character Peter Parker, fucking awful. Bad villain. Okay. I know you're probably, you know what up? He's talking about Spider-Man. I hear you snoring. But this, they portray Spider-Man as a jockey kid in this one, and it just doesn't fit. Okay, the villains have bad motivation, and the characterization. He goes through only one character arc, and he doesn't even change afterwards. It's when he kills his girlfriend on accident, but it's his fault. Okay, they well, he doesn't round out. Tobey Maguire. He becomes a rounded character. He learns from his mistakes. We don't talk about number 3, even though number 3 was still better than The Amazing Spider-Man.
That's the one I have on DVD.
Spider-Man 3?
I have Spider-Man 3 and Fantastic Four.
Oh my god, you are cursed.
That's probably why I dislike it so much.
Okay. You gotta watch the first two. The first two are muy bueno. Okay. I gotta say, okay, and if we're gonna bring Tom Holland into this, he's pretty good. I gotta say, the only reason he is not my favorite has to be because Tobey Maguire has a special place in my heart as my childhood movie that I watched a ton. Okay, yeah. Fucking.
Alright, cool. Can I complain about something really quickly?
Yeah, you may.
It's about a company. Behringer. I love Behringer for what they've done for music lovers and synthesizer users who just really want the old stuff that's become super expensive because it's old. They just copy like the old designs and like circuit boards and stuff and just make it new.
Mm-hmm.
Which and they get sued for it, but they don't really care. But they've crossed the line. At this point, they've copied a modern design. They copied a modern design rather than just like taking these old designs from like the 70s and just making them new. So like freaking me in my parents' house still, because I'm not old enough to leave, I can afford a freaking synthesizer. They've decided to copy a modern design from Arteria and just make it.
They don't.
Do you guys see a problem with that? Do you guys see a problem with
They
that?
don't do anything.
It came out a couple years ago, and they copied it.
So.
Like a couple days.
Is it still in production?
Yes. They're still making it.
Well, I mean the original. Is that still in production?
Yes. Yes.
So they're just stealing a design at that point.
Yes. They're just stealing a design that is new. It's not like from the 70s, and it's not like cherished by the freaking community to the point where it's freaking $20,000 to get one new. No, you can get it new for $200, and they just copied it.
How much are they selling it for?
I have no idea. I don't think they've released a price. They just announced that they're making it.
Oh.
And what is it called? Behringer. Yeah, Swine, I think, or Swing.
Oh yeah.
Which I think Swine is better fitting.
Yeah. Dude, will they just put anything in an Oreo? Like, I have caramel coconut flavor Oreo right now. I'm just thinking, like, they just put anything in this stuff. Like, literally anything.
Damn.
There's a lot of weird flavored stuff, like Pringles, and like stuff like that. Like, what the? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. I want you to compare these two images. Are they different at all?
One's black and one's white.
Hold on. Let me there. Can you spot the differences?
One says swing.
Shut up.
That's about it.
Exactly.
Oh wait, no. One has yellow on it, and the other has blue.
The knobs are different as well. So clearly they did not copy it. Clearly.
Obviously. Yeah. But like,
This is shameless. This is
Yeah.
shameless. And they're getting backlash for this, thank God. That's why I know about it. But Jesus Christ. Have some decency, man.
what is this? What is this? What is that? Well, what is this? Why was that in my YouTube video feed?
When Bay asks you to put it all in and you're like, that's all, folks.
Why'd they put Pepe on Bugs Bunny?
I
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk
Check-
about that.
Checkmate liberals.
No. I do not want to talk about that image.
It is nearly.
I do not want to see that image.
It is around 1:30. I think this is a good place to stop. We had a lot of good conversations about media. And
We've only been at this for like 40 minutes.
if you're seeing this part of the video, what the fuck? How'd you make it this far? And if you liked it, let me know in the description below. In the comments. Because I have another episode recorded. I just want to know if you want to see it. So, let me know. Why is it not focused? Ah, it's whatever.